We'll continue to discuss these issues with our Indian partners. I have no doubt that they'll be on the agenda for and around the G20.
One last question. To what extent China would be discussion in the bilateral talks with India?
Again, I don't want to get ahead of the bilateral talks. We share a number of important interests, a number of important values with our Indian partners, but principally we share a vision of a free and open Indo Pacific region. There are countries in the region, namely the PRC, that have posed a consistent and in some ways even a systemic challenge to the vision that we share with India of a free and open Indo-Pacific. Without going into specific, those issues will certainly be on the agenda at the G20, but also in the bilateral context. Yes, go ahead.
Thank you. My question is about G20 ministerial meeting in India. The G20 finance ministers couldn't reach a consensus on describing the war in Ukraine last week. At the G20 foreign minister meeting this week, how important does the US think to reach a consensus and issue a joint communique? And also at the G20 ministerial meeting, does the US plan to discuss the concern that China might provide lethal support to Russia?
So the G20 meeting is late this week. We're at Monday right now, so I don't want to get too far ahead of where we are. But to your question, what I saw from the finance ministers meeting over the weekend was a G20 that was on the same page with two notable exceptions, only with the exception of Russia and the PRC. Other countries, as you can see from the statement that emanated from the finance ministers meeting, roundly condemned Russia's aggression against Ukraine. It was only Russia and China that equivocated or that were not in a position to offer that firm condemnation. In the case of Russia, it's no wonder that they weren't prepared to condemn their own government's actions in Ukraine against the people of Ukraine. When it comes to the PRC, that's a question for the PRC, a country that